Fitness Tips with Mike Rush. Fast and easy tips to get as fit as possible. Let's go. Quickly realizing that sleep is hands down one of the most important, underrated, overlooked aspects of all of this. I'd say over the last maybe 2-3 years, feel like the sleep has been a lot more of a challenge. If I line it up, it's directly correlated to having a kid almost a year and a half ago. So yeah, you start to realize that sleep really is your friend and can really be a game changer. But I guess once you realize, hey, it's gone to the wayside, that's where you need to start realizing. Actually, before that, I think just overall, you need to start realizing that you need to take it serious. And there are a lot of things you can do in order to enhance everything you're doing towards sleep. And so, give you a couple of the top tips that I've found that actually work, that absolutely work time and time again without fail. And yeah, I would say first and foremost, you really need to have a scheduled time to go to bed. I used to be anywhere between 9 p.m. to midnight whenever I felt like it. Hey, start to fall asleep, start to wind down, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 probably at the latest, but just let time go as it would and take it as it comes. Then I started to tighten that down, probably between like 10 and 11. And then I really realized I just need to set it to a set time. And believe it or not, I think my time is right at 9 p.m. at this point. So yeah, setting a time, super crucial. You don't just want a range. If you were to say, hey, I might wake up anywhere between 8 a.m. and noon. I don't know. If you could do that, that'd be amazing. But it's really, you get a little more scheduled with it. And then in no time at all, it only takes a couple nights of setting that time that makes it possible to make it very easy. I think the biggest no-brainer, but I only realize it when I truly follow it, is not having a phone, not playing on the phone before bed. Easiest way, put it in the other room. If you're worried about an alarm, set a different timer, different alarm, buy an alarm, super cheap. I use the Alexa device to just make it happen. But yeah, I don't do it too often, but when I do have the phone completely out of the room, it makes it that much easier to go to bed. You don't want to use it as an excuse to read or scroll or work or whatever it might be. So yeah, completely out of the room makes it absolutely achieved. Yeah, so it makes it that much easier for you. I would say the other biggest thing that I never ever thought about for the last several years is just not drinking a ton of water within maybe an hour or two of going to bed. I used to just, hey, it's bedtime, literally like chug 20, 30 ounces, and it's just not a good thing. Wakes you up, keeps you up at night. And then another bonus tip, won't apply to everyone, but if you can make sure you fully exercise your dog, that is one way to help ensure that you're not going to be woken up, sleep just deprived, and hopefully you don't have to face that. But other than that, yeah, I think it just needs to be a priority. It needs to be scheduled. You need to take the necessary steps, not be playing on your phone, and then really have a tight timeline as to when you're going to make it happen. And I don't even think it's necessarily, hey, I'm going to fall asleep at XYZ. I think it's like, hey, I'm going to be in bed, eyes closed, no entertainment, just ready to go to bed at this time. And then ideally, sometimes fall asleep in 10 seconds, other times 10, 15 minutes if you're doing everything right. And if you're not, that's where 3, 5, 10 hours go by, no sleep. Anyway, quick tips. Sleep, very important. I had a couple weeks where I just felt like I was beaten down, felt like I'd actually lifted and was trying to recover, even though I hadn't lifted. I was just worn down from lack of sleep. So hope some of that helps. And yeah, sleep well.